Hey, Guian, very nice to meet you. How are you today?
I'm fine. Thanks. How about you?
I'm good, thank you. All right, so I hope you're ready for the interview. So, Guian, very nice to meet you. Would you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Trần Quế An. I'm studying at phổ thông Năng Khiếu High School for the gifted. I'm applying for computer science. I'm a scientific enthusiast. I love researching science field, especially I love the feeling of immersing myself in experiment. Because of studying in chemistry class, I had many chance to do experiment.
Okay, interesting. Why switching from chemistry to computer science?
You know, I there is a reason why I want to I want to learn about computer science. Um, the dam, the damage of COVID-19 is very big. It's affect many aspects of life. So by chance, I read a science. I read a science.
You read
I
a
feel so
science
nervous.
what?
I read a science about about, about computational work for COVID-19. They use hypercam to model structure of many compound in this the potential to potential for work of COVID-19. So I really interested in it. So I want to become a computational chemist like them, so I can use it to predict the molecule properties um, and modeling structure, so that I can discover many work in the future.
Mm-hmm. That sounds interesting. Thank you very much. Um,
Yeah.
what is your strength? What are your biggest strengths that would enable you to do well in NTU?
I think my strong point is independent. I live alone and take care of myself since I was in grade 10. I have to do all my duties, like I do household chores and mm, manage manage my finance and do all paperwork. So I prepare birth certificates, transcripts, um, school profile to apply for high school and university, or every content I participated in. I do all of that on my own.
Okay, that's very impressive that you live away from home for how many years already?
Yeah, it's 3 years.
3 years. Okay. Um, what was the biggest challenge that you faced living away from home?
I think the first, the initial time to adapt into a new environment is a big challenge. You know, a new city, a new environment. I don't know anyone around me, so I must I must get to know with them, so they can help me scrape through difficulty in my life. And moreover, yeah, I mean, like, when you study at a school, you really need support from your friend to share academic document, and you know um, so I actively expand my friend network to help me with it. Yeah.
Okay. Um, Okay, so tell me more about that. What do you plan? How do you plan to adapt to student life in Singapore and in NTU specifically?
So like I said, I lived alone for 3 years, so I get used to with the adapt to a new environment easily. So I put forward three big goals to adapt to environment in NTU. Firstly, I will try my best to pursue specialized knowledge at NTU. So and secondly, I want develop my passion for guitar in the guitar guitar example club. I'm very keen on the opportunity to perform it the concerts at the end of semester two. Finally, I you know
Yeah. Okay, it's fine. It's good.
that's it. Yeah.
Sure, that's good. All right. And about your choice to study in Singapore, why did you choose Singapore?
I'm applied for computer science undergraduate program. I was impressed by the novel application of computational chemistry. It's a combination of computer science and chemistry. Like I said, the big damage of COVID-19 uh, come uh, motivate me a lot motivate motivate me a lot. I want to integrate my strong base knowledge in chemistry into computer science to model drug and vaccine for COVID-19, and other diseases in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Therefore, I decided to apply for computer science program.
In Singapore. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Um, all right. And eventually, what would you want to do? What is your biggest dream and passion for the long term future?
Yeah. I really set two big goals for me uh, in postgraduate. Firstly, I will land a job at a computer science. So I want to dedicate my training to Singapore. That Singapore give me a chance to pursue higher education there. I uh, so I want to work in this country. And secondly, I want to pursue master and PhD level in Singapore. 4 year in undergraduate not enough for me to study all of knowledge from professor. So I want to continue study about my major in higher level.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Um, yes, and actually, that's all that I wanted to ask. Do you have any questions for me, Anne?
No, fine. Thank you.
Okay, that's very good. Thank you. I'll keep you posted of the next steps. Alright, cái comment của chị cho An là An trả lời lạc đề với một số câu. Ví dụ như chị trả hỏi là long term plan hay future plan các kiểu thì em lại nói về kiểu short term all the way mid term to long term, nó hơi lạc đề và nó hơi dài. Và chị nhớ là còn một cái câu khác nữa, chị hỏi là tại sao em chọn Singapore thì em lại chọn là tại sao em lại trả lời chính xác là tại sao em lại chọn cái major này. Um, cũng ok nhưng mà chỉ là nó hơi lạc đề cho nên là nếu mà em có thể trả lời on point hơn thì nó sẽ tốt hơn. Nhưng cái call out, the biggest call out đó là cái environment của em. I mean I don't know, cái video is just very distracting. Okay, try to set up a proper environment where you can sit down properly, calm yourself down, not too hot, And bọn em đừng sorry, để chị tắt cái quick time này đã.